It's a hole. Welcome to another video. Let's do it. Right, so what I'm now doing is I'm working on the waste pipes, and I've got to get these all into place, and then I've got to get that box in there and a box in there for the manifolds. And of course we're battling the weather. It's again, fortunately we haven't had major damage here, just a few trees down. My pavilion at the home is flooded, which is a nightmare, and the office, his ceilings come down again. It's just a mess, but unlike some other people that have had major problems, it's not the end of the world, and I should count our blessings that it's only a little bit of flood damage which can be rectified. So yes, like last week, my thoughts go out to all those that are suffered and the lives that have been lost and the families, and yeah, it's not pleasant, but sun's coming out a little bit now, but it is going to get worse. The wind's picking up, and we've got another week or so of rain on the forecast, so we shall just battle on and hopefully get where we've got to get to. Okay, so this one here is my finished floor height. Which is F. The problem with when you're renovating is that, for me anyway, I'm trying to concentrate on one job at a time, but what I'm finding is that you can't, because you have to think of the next thing, and I've just come up with a problem. And the problem is, my datum line here, which goes around the whole property, is set at 1 metre finished floor level. But I've just realised that if I go 1 metre finished floor level, my countertop for the kitchen is going to be here somewhere, which isn't good, and I can't adjust that window. Now, it's a good job I've seen it, because I can drop the floor 5 centimetres. It gets me underneath that, but it poses a few problems. Number one is that we've set this to the height required when we put the stone threshold in, but now I've got to drop it, which means we've got to do more work up there. And fortunately, only one door here. We set this to be with a bit of render the finished height for our door, and so we're going to have to cut into that viga, that lintel that we've made into the brick. We're going to have to cut that up. It's just a little bit more work, but as much as it's a little bit of a problem, it's not a major disaster, to be fair. I've caught it before, because if I'd poured the concrete floor, or the screed should I say, I would have a few issues. So it does pay to think way ahead of yourself. If I wasn't just, or if I was working here with an army of people, things could get done without realising that there's a problem later down the road. And I do like to try and problem solve everything as I go, and try and think way ahead of myself. But fortunately I've caught that. But yeah. Right, okay, that's the pipes all set in place. When I get through to doing the other side, we'll punch some holes in this wall and the waste pipe will go to the sink the other side as well, but I don't need to do that right now. This is above the floor level and that's all I need. And so my next job is to just put some cement in that hole over there. Just makes it waterproof, makes the concrete waterproof. Just in case we get anything coming in, you know. Okay, this is in place. Got to do this next. This is the cold water feed. Going to put a manifold in there and then do the hot water, and that pipe there will go to a tank, water tank, that will box in somehow. It's quite complicated doing this renovation, particularly as I'm having to make it up as I go along. So much to think about, so much to think about. We have all the concrete water pipes in place in each area, and yeah, I think I'm struggling a little bit. The weather more than anything, it's so awful at the moment. We do have a break in it at the moment, but there's rain coming again and then we've got days of it. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We do have clear days next week. I think from Wednesday the sun's coming out, and hopefully that'll be the end of this long run of rain that's been falling on us. Makes it quite miserable, but we are getting there. I keep trying to convince myself we're getting there, but everything is a long process. Everything. Anyway, let me get on with this. this manifold. This isn't the one I'm using, I need less, but just trying to line them up. Make sure I get everything in the right place. I'm wondering if I should come over one. It's quite tight. Bit of a cunning plan. That took a month in Sundays. Actually, it took 20 minutes, according to the camera. Oh. Okay, that's good. That's now firm. It can be adjusted as and when. And now what I'm going to do is put some spray foam behind there, just to bond it to the wall a little bit, so that I can then put cement in and do what I've got to do. But that's good. That's level. So to tip up this one. Yeah, it's level. Level, level, level. Level is level. Okay, damn. That was hard work. It's such a little thing. But lessons learned. Put the box in first, pipes in after.